They'll talk behind your back and then your face to be frontin'. I be with the team, we gon' score way over 100. Yeah, I'm the only one to count this money. You can't give me nothing and you can't take nothing from me. Got a girl to shake something for me. When she to the ground, you gon' have to walk around, walk.
The countdown starts now. From New Orleans, just blocks from Bourbon Street, the Heat taking on the Pelicans. For Miami, it's been a bumpy road as of late, dropping 4 of their last 5. Pelicans, Heat, it's the NBA on 2K Sports.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can't stop it, pocket profit every time the pussy me. He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the sediment. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday school. Pastor play with the fool. Me, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
It's Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Heat, and so far they own the 9th best record in the conference. Not where they'd like to be.
I think for the Heat, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
And the starting lineup for Miami. At the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Tyler Hero is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Pelicans, Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
Here's Jovic. Outside Butler, three-pointer, gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, Butler with the quick trigger there off the catch. Nicely done.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Williamson passes to McCollum. From outside, off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Hero. Three-pointer. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
The Pelicans have gone 1 for 3 so far, and the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship, and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Rozier gets the bucket.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Messi. And here's McCollum. Inside. The shot by Messi, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. The Pelicans, number 1.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 11. Pass to Misi. Now here's Murray. They set the pick. Down low to end the run. Adebayo grabs the board.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And there's Hero on the assist by Rozier. Hero's got 8.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's McCollum. Last time, 45 points for him. There's the triple. Rebound, Miami. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Rozier. Butler, a screen on Williamson. The shot's good.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pelicans trail by 15 at 6'9". Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Terry Rozier.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. That one drops for him.
Well, if Murray's knocking those down, that's going to keep defenders honest.
Adebayo sets a screen. Butler softly drops in the floater. He has 7.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
McCollum against Hero. Out to McCollum. Pass to Williamson. Back to McCollum. Launches a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Robinson. And he buries his first look.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Boston's checked in for New Orleans.
Number 11, B.J. Boston.
And there's 1:38 left in the opening quarter. Here's Hero. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Misi. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Murray. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Heat leading by 20. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not.
Well, he's around a 40% career shooter from 3. McCollum adding another 3 to his prolific tally.
To the inside. McCollum with a steal. Murray against Robinson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Butler with the bucket.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. 19-point game. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them. 12 seconds left in the first. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. The shot by Boston, no good. Jimmy Butler getting it done for Miami. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
Setting the floor for the Heat, we've got Jaime Jaquez. Duncan Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot. Williamson looking around. Pass to Boston. The 3. Love grabs the miss. Miami leading by 22. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Hero. Here's Love. Tice defending. And Love with the basket on the assist by Hero. Hero's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. He's checked in for Jaquez. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the top rebounding point guards have been over the last month of the season. DeJounte Murray 3rd, Tyler Hero 4th.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
Yeah, and it speaks to how well-rounded a lot of today's point guards are. It's not just about orchestrating, it's about doing the dirty work too.
Now here's Hero. 13 points in the game. And the Heat, another 3.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Williamson finds Tice. Back to Williamson. Williamson is doubled. Here's Hawkins. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
And it's off from 3-point range.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Hero. Lays it up and banks it in. Hero's got 18 points in the game.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
The shot by Boston, no good.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Miami?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
That free throw good from Rozier. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat, Stan. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
McCollum draws the double. Murray from outside drops in the 3. Give him 8.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. So for Miami, Bam Adebayo comes in for Love, and Butler is subbed in for Robinson. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And here's Butler outside. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Rozier against Murray. And there's a pick from the arc. Highsmith grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Rozier can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter, 3rd of the game so far.
Murray against Hero. Murray scanning the floor. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jimmy Butler. And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
The free throw drops from Murray. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Boston's checked in for Williamson. And Murray drops them both.
Well, you get a lot with Murray. Size in the backcourt. He plays at a high level on both ends. Very difficult matchup. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Boston. No points yet. Pass to Misi. Adebayo grabs the board. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
Well, you can live with that turnover because they've been very careful with the ball up till this point.
And New Orleans making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. And the Pelicans shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Here's McCollum. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Rozier from outside knocks down the long J. Rozier's got 5 points now this quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
There's McCollum with the three. Rebound Miami. Their last encounter in Miami.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Now here's McCollum. Takes a three. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Well, McCollum wasted no time when he has a window.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Butler with the jam.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Murray. 26 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
McCollum outside. McCollum with another miss. And so it's Miami with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You take a look at the Heat, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Miami Heat.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, spectacular. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Misi in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Outside Murray. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Murray's got 13.
Well, Murray's ability to hit the 3 makes their offense that much more versatile.
And last year, Coach, the Pelicans winning 49 games, their second most ever.
Yeah, Brian, but despite that, they got swept by OKC in the first round, and that just tells you how difficult the West is. New Orleans was the 8th seed. In the East, they get the 3 seed.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Heat making their last shot. McCollum. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Butler, good.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Murray. To the left wing. And here's McCollum. Misi tips it back in.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Now here's Butler. 23 points in the game. Count that one.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. McCollum outside. Outside Murray. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Rozier from outside. Rebounded by New Orleans.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Murray passes to McCollum. A shot from the high post. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And that one's good. Jovic.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the middle. And he slams it in one-handed.
Well, Murray's got a great feel of when to let that pass go in the pick and roll.
Butler finds Adebayo. Rozier with it. Hero with it. Defended by Murray. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Butler's got 9 points now in the second half. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Tipped.
Great timing there for Murphy. Anticipated the block and was able to get the rejection.
Boston's checked in for the Pelicans. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Burks gets it to go.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And here are the Pelicans now. McCollum outside. Fires for 3. Love grabs the miss. Love's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jaquez, the pass to Burks. Uses the glass on the layup. Burks has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that kind of vision is exactly what they need out of Jaquez.
Murray with it. 13 points in the game. No good again that time. And here's Jaquez. 1:27 left in the third quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. On the wing, Murray. Robinson defending. Williamson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound Miami.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Here's McCollum following the bucket by the Heat. Pass to Boston. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Jaquez against McCollum. Here's Boston. They get it again. The shot by Misi, no good.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Jaquez with a screen on Williamson. Here's Highsmith. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Robinson, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Miami making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Alec Burks. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. Jaime Jaquez out there with Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Here's Williamson. Pass to Tice. Alvarado outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Burks. Lets it go from deep. Hits a three-pointer.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Williamson for three. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Highsmith. Back to Jaquez. Robinson for three. Tice grabs the miss. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Hawkins. No good on the triple. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Miami Heat. On the wing, Burks. Here's the three. Jaquez no good. The Pelicans have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Boston, the pass to Tice. Boston with the bucket. Boston's gotten 4 this quarter.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
And Burks gets it to go.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Alvarado outside. Pass to Hawkins. For three. Nails it from 3.
I love the decisiveness from Hawkins. He's skilled at realizing when he should shoot off the catch.
Burks for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Hawkins can't get it to go. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Hawkins. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Launches it. And again, Miami with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Alvarado outside. Williamson with a screen on Burks. Alvarado, the pass to Hawkins. Can they get it? On target from range. Alvarado's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Burks, and there's the lob, and out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. 1:49 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Murray, no good. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Pass to Jaquez. Johnson for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break, getting the shots they want and converting them.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jimmy Butler.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Deflects the pass. Murray with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. McCollum's got space. Jaquez grabs the board.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
12 seconds left in the final quarter. Shot clock at 5. Outside Burks. Sinks it from distance.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jimmy, you had it going. How big did that hoop look tonight?
It was pretty big. That's what I pride myself on. And my teammates kept giving me the ball even when I didn't want the ball, telling me to score, be aggressive. When you got teammates like that, your confidence is through the roof.
They know who their leader is, no doubt about it. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Jimmy Butler.